Hi everyone, it's me. So today I thought it might be interesting to show you what my life is like in lockdown here in England. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Alanna and I'm a Canadian, but I have lived and worked here in England for almost 5 years. However, being in a lockdown, like many of us, is a new experience. So I have filmed some clips to show you what my life is like on a day-to-day basis, living and working in England in the middle of a lockdown. So without further ado, let's go. Good morning. That's probably too loud. Hello. So, like many humans before me and after me, I start my day by waking up. Here, in my bed. Thrilling stuff. Now, I will say the cool thing is I have not set an alarm, like to wake up, a morning alarm, in probably years. My body very kindly wakes me up between 7:30 and 8, typically, and because I don't have to go anywhere, that's totally fine. So, to start my day in lockdown in England, I simply wake up and greet the day. Is this content interesting? I hope so. Now, of course, to start my day, I need a cup of coffee, and I need it fast. So I use the pour over method, or like drip coffee, whatever you want to call it. Coffee's a little bit funny in the UK because very few people have coffee makers like we do in Canada. A lot of Brits do use instant coffee, which makes me want to die. So I use this method to make my early morning coffee. It's not early morning, that's a lie. It's like late morning, let's be real here. Now, after I make my coffee in the morning, yes, this is true, I sit down and I check on my island. So I really love a little game called Animal Crossing. Yes, I'm a grown woman. I realize that. But every morning I get my nice hot cup of coffee, or maybe iced coffee if I'm feeling a little bit adventurous. And I sit down and I check on my island. Alright, so I just like to make sure all the plants are watered, make sure all my fossils are assessed, make sure everybody's happy. So I play this for a little bit. Sometimes a little bit longer than I should. But you know what? Nobody needs to know, except everybody who watches this video. Hello. My microphone broke, so I gotta hold it. Well, so after I check my Animal Crossing island, I work out. I have to exercise in some way. I've got an Apple Watch. It shames me into exercising, which is why I bought it. So I have to do something every day. Now, I can either go for a hike, but that's usually only, that's like a nice Sunday afternoon kind of thing. I could go for a run, but only if it's a nice day. I don't want to be running in the rain. No, thank you. I could go to the gym, which I actually really do enjoy. I like lifting weights, but of course, being in lockdown, I can't do that anymore. So the other option is my bike. So I just did that. I typically do that most mornings. Maybe listen to a podcast or watch an episode of something. Right now, actually, I am listening to the 2nd season of Dr. Death, which I'd really recommend if you want to rage while listening to a podcast. 2nd season, Dr. Death. It's a true crime thing. All right, I love true crime. So sue me. But this is like my morning routine. Wake up, coffee, a little bit of Animal Crossing, exercise, and then obviously I'm going to need to shower, and then I'm going to get to work. So, is this much different being in lockdown than normally? Not totally. The only thing is I would like to go to the gym as my exercise a couple times a week. But being in lockdown, of course, that is not a thing anymore. So I'm stuck with running, hiking, or biking. Or I have a kettlebell kicking around somewhere. I might throw that around a little bit, but it's not quite the same as going to the gym. So in lockdown, I do miss that a lot. But I am thoroughly sweaty, so we need to get a move on. A lot of people in my YouTube comments say that women don't sweat, they glow or whatever. And honestly, no, I sweat. I need a shower, and we're not going to film that for obvious reasons. Hello. So what have we done so far today? Well, we've woken up, made a coffee, played some video games first thing in the morning. You know what? I'm a grown woman. I can do what I want. Then we exercise, we shower. I try to blow dry my hair, but I don't know if any long-haired, thick-haired people out there, blow drying your hair is the worst. So I don't do it fully, which is why my hair looks like this. All right? It doesn't really matter. I'm just explaining. Then I get dressed, and I try to always get dressed in actual clothing, because when you work from home for any period of time, it is very easy to stay in pajamas. And for me, I know personally that impacts my mental health if I always am in sweatpants and a t-shirt. Don't really feel that good. Don't know about you, but it happens to me. So I always try to get dressed, even though, yes, I am in lockdown and I will not be leaving this house. So now that my day has well and truly started, I am going to get to work. People may not realize I have an actual job. Yes, I have a job. So I need to do my job. I've got myself a drink. I'm all sorted. I'm exercised. I'm showered. I'm dressed. I'm ready to go. And that's it, really. I'm going to get started. Now, when I get bored, I like to check the fridge to see if we've got any snacks. Most of the time, I have already eaten said snacks, but sometimes it's important just to check, to make sure that nothing was missed, because veggies are not snacks. Absolutely not. When I get bored from regular work, sometimes I like to try and book a food delivery spot, especially in lockdown. That's really important. But then realize all the good slots are taken. So also sometimes when working, I get a little bit distracted. But I found out McDonald's Christmas menu includes a double Big Mac. And I wouldn't have found that out if I hadn't procrastinated and started going online and looking at things that aren't related to my work. But I know that now. So after working for a little while, I see, yes, in fact, it is 12. I usually like to have lunch at 12 because I don't normally have breakfast. And by 12, I am hungry and I love to eat. So lunchtime is probably one of my favorite times of the day. Now, one of my all-time favorite lunches is avocado on toast with fried egg, some chili, some lime juice, salt and pepper. It's one of my all-time favorites. I get a lot of messages from people saying they don't like avocado. Well, I don't really like you. And it's gone in just seconds. If you blink, you will miss it. It's one of my favorites. I'll eat it in like 30 seconds and feel sick afterwards. That's fine. I just can't help it. It's so good. Hi everyone and welcome back. Had some lunch. I watched an episode of The Office, the US version, of course. I do not like the UK Office. You do not need to tell me that it's better. It's not. But I watched some Office, and the thing that the camera was on was a box that I needed to ship, and they came and collected it today. So I don't have anything to put this on anymore. So it's on a different box that I found. Here on YouTube, you just kind of have to fake it till you make it. And that's why this shot looks a bit different, because you're on a different box. Anyway, it's like 12:30. It's time to get back to work. Getting a little bit sleepy after all that food, but someone's got to do it. Good evening. Hello, everybody. Are you still watching this video? Why? So I have finished my day of working very hard, and it is nighttime, and you might think that means the day is done. Nope, you would be wrong. The day is just beginning. So every Wednesday and every Sunday, I live stream on Twitch, and today is Wednesday, so I need to get set up, which is what I'm going to do right now. Ta-da! So here we have my makeshift little tiny studio. This is a sheet of green, a green sheet is what that is. That's the words I'm thinking of. So I got those little command hooks, you know, where they're like sticky and they got a little hook. I got those on top of these bookcases, and I've punched a hole through the sheet. So the sheet goes through the hole on the command strips and hangs down in front. And then I've got these clips. They came with the sheet, so I kind of attach it to the bookshelf as best I can. We've got some dinky little lights. I won't turn them on yet because they get really bright. Got microphone, webcam, computer, monitor. Fun stuff. So like I said, I stream on Twitch twice a week, and I have been doing that whether we are in lockdown or not in lockdown. And to be honest, I think Twitch and similar streaming platforms have kind of been a godsend in lockdown because, so I'm going to go live in a little bit, and I actually have dinner on stream. So I'll have dinner and I'll chat with people for a while, and we'll play games and socialize. And I know it's not really the same as meeting up your friends, you know, meeting with your friends at the pub, but it's a way for me to actually socialize with real life people and hang out. So if you are struggling in this lockdown and you've never been on Twitch before, give it a shot, okay? There is some very weird stuff on there, I'll be completely honest. But it is a way to socialize and stuff. So I do it twice a week, tonight, Wednesday, and on Sundays. And it's just, yeah, it is a godsend in a lockdown. I can't really leave my house, but I have a way that I can still socialize with people live. So that's pretty cool. Now that I am set up, what I think I'm going to do is right now, okay, here's the thing. Right now I am playing Alien Isolation, which is terrifying. If you've not played it before, oh my goodness, nightmares. But I've gotten to a point where I am stuck. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this off, and I'm going to try and get past that point, and then I will live stream in like an hour or so and hopefully not be stuck. Otherwise, it's time to get going, I think. Thank you for watching me build this little makeshift streaming empire. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Be safe. This video is not over. I don't know why I'm doing that, but is this content interesting? I hope so. Thank you for lasting this long in the video. I really do appreciate it. Now, on the whole, I am very lucky in this lockdown for a couple of reasons. I don't have any children. I don't know if you've noticed. I don't have any kids. So I don't have to worry about sending my child to school, about potentially getting sick at school, about potentially bringing sickness home. I don't have to deal with any of that stuff, or like trying to teach them at home, like none of that stuff. So if you are in that situation, my heart goes out to you. I am positive it's not easy. On the other hand, I also work from home. So I have a real job that I do online from home. I also have Adventures in Apps, which is very much at home online. I stream, which is at home. I do Patreon content, extra videos, which is at home. So as much as I'd like to maybe try filming outside, you know, go places and stuff, it's not vital. Most of my videos are talking. So you probably already know that. So overall, I'm very lucky. Don't have to worry about a child. Don't have to worry about work. I can work safely from home. So how has my life changed in lockdown? Well, I'm kind of a hermit, so it hasn't changed it too much. Now, of course, there are a few things that I can't do right now. I can't go to the gym, which I actually do really enjoy going to the gym. I can't go to the gym. I can't go to the pub. I can't visit friends. I can't go out to dinner. I can't work at a cafe, which kind of sucks. I mean, it all sucks. Because I work from home and that can be really isolating and quiet and monotonous, what I tried to do was like once a week I would go to a cafe and I would work for the afternoon. So I would be around people, I'd be in a new environment, you know, sometimes that's enough to kind of like get you going, you know, get you feeling a bit creative. And sometimes I need people watching me so I can complete tasks. Because sometimes when you're home working and nobody's like looking at you, anyway, that probably doesn't make sense. But back to my original point, which I don't remember. Okay, right. I can't work at cafes anymore, which is a bummer. I can't go to the cinema. I used to love going to the cinema. That's not a thing anymore. Getting groceries can kind of be a pain, so I try to rely on just online deliveries as much as I can, and then popping out to the store in the interim to get stuff if you're running out. But otherwise, yeah, I mean, life is not quite the same, but not too different either. I like being at home, so this kind of worked out for me. So another part of my day-to-day routine is filming YouTube videos. So once I am finished this, I am going to get back to work at my desk, maybe editing, maybe working on some other stuff. But this is like another component of my life in lockdown, is filming content. I also film a full-length video every week for Patreon. You can check me out on Patreon if you want. So I do a YouTube video, I do a Patreon video, I stream, I record a podcast, I have my own job, and all of these little bits kind of get slot into my day-to-day life. Whether we are in lockdown or not, I gotta do it anyway. So that is what my life has been like living in lockdown in England. Not terribly different than normal because, of course, I do work from home. I do a lot of online work. Same with Adventures and Apps. It's all sort of online. So not hugely different, but like I said, no pub, no seeing friends, no going out to eat, no cinema, no gym. So it's a little more homebound, but it's not the end of the world. Now, because my life hasn't really changed in lockdown, I'd love to know, how has your life changed? Are you working from home now? Do you have to go into work? You know, what's the situation? How are you guys handling it? Because I think everybody is sort of a different case. And for me, I'm very lucky and very privileged that my life hasn't changed too much. But I do miss going to the pub, I'll tell you that much. But I hope you guys liked this video. Please stay safe. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for watching. I guess I gotta get back to work now. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, bye!